good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. Just finishing up some invitations and we'll get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I invite you to grab one of your favorite oils and check your mood, check in with yourself. What kind of support do you need right now? I reached for bergamot and spearmint. One, because this is not my jam. It's becoming my jam though. And two, because I just love the way bergamot supports me emotionally and spearmint just tastes yummy. So these are the two that I reached for, under my tongue, all over my neck, and it smells delicious. Anyway, so for today, you guys, we are talking about our detox. So welcome to those of you that are in our group. And those of you that are jumping on Zoom, I'm Romelia, for those of you that don't know who I am. And I do have a beautiful presentation that I put together for you, but you know what? Surprisingly, I was not expecting my kit to arrive on time. I received a notification that my detox kit wasn't going to come in until the latter part of this week. And lo and behold, it arrives today. I will share some information with you first, but then I'm definitely going to show you what's in the kit instead of actually going through the presentation. So let's get there. All right, so what is this all about? All right, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of background of why I'm moving in that direction. This Cleanse and Restore program, this is something that my husband and I do together. We do this like maybe no more than 3 times a year. It just depends on how we're feeling. And the first time around, it was a little uncertain for me because I had a really bad experience with the detox, but this one turned out to be really fantastic, really gentle on my system, and it really did provide all those benefits that it said it was going to do. So we just started to do that on a regular basis. Why I'm doing it now? Because of what we experienced in January. I'm still feeling a little sluggish, just sometimes, not all the time. I do have more energy, and I will give it up to Mito 2 Max for that, for the energy. Holy cow, this has really, really helped me a lot. But so I just know that, you know, everything that we were taking in, and not so much the over-the-counter stuff, but just everything that we were putting into our bodies to make us feel better. And then just, you know, supporting what our body is naturally supposed to do when it gets attacked from these environmental threats, right? So that's really why I wanted to move in this direction. And I'm not even giving my kids an option for a yes or a no. I'm going to put them through this program too. I don't have that plan in this presentation, but I will definitely post it into our group. And for those of you that will be watching elsewhere and are not in our group, 1, I invite you to join, and 2, you can just leave a comment underneath the video, and I am happy to share all of our steps that we're going to follow with our children. It's very easy, nothing crazy, and they need it too. And I'm so excited that we're going to do this, and I've been waiting for this, so I'm really excited to get this box. But why do we cleanse? Right? Toxins are everywhere around us in our environment. Some things that we can control, you know, we can control our exposures in our home and definitely in our body to a certain extent. But when we're out and about, you know, we can't really control what's out in the environment. That's a picture of Albuquerque downtown that you see there. And there are some days that we do have heavy smog, and you could see, you know, you can see that ozone layer just kind of hanging out on the sandias and very low. And if you're looking into, you know, at a higher elevation towards the river, you can really see it condensing down there. So not every day is like that. I really believe that we have some awesome, amazing air quality, but you just, you know, there are some days that it's not awesome and it stinks, and we have wildfires, right? And maybe not here in town, but we're getting it from all directions. So it's just really important that we're aware of that, okay? And in our food supply as well. If we're not buying, you know, if we're not aware of what is, if we're not aware of what is in our food, we need to start reading those labels. Our food is processed, a lot of processed. food. And I'm hiding my thingy again. And we just need to be more aware of what's in our food. If we're buying our food from a box and adding water and tossing it into the microwave, I mean, I get it. Some days that's all we can get into our system, right? But have fewer days of that. You know, make sure that you are doing your best to make sure that you're putting in more good things into your body than the bad stuff, right? And look at our personal care products. They are like the #1 source of toxins that we're putting onto our body. Read your labels, you guys. And then pharmaceuticals, not that they're bad, because sometimes we just need that support for our health, for our mental wellness. Do what you got to do to take care of you, but also know that we can have a buildup of that. And then our toxic load really reaches its capacity and things just don't start working the way that they should. Toxins do harm our wellness. A lot of things that we find in our household cleaners, our personal care products, read those labels. Some of them are carcinogenic, but yeah, they're okay for us to put onto our bodies, right? Those things weaken our immune system, and they definitely over time can cause some irreversible damage to our cells that, you know, we just won't be able to repair. And our body's natural response, whenever it does encounter these toxins, our body's natural response is to eliminate it or to isolate it. We definitely want to eliminate it, because when we're isolating those toxins, our body's resources are just being activated to take care of that toxin, to focus on that area. And so the rest of our system just kind of doesn't get the attention that it needs. So we definitely need to eliminate as much of that from our body as possible, so that we're allowing our body to naturally do the best that it is designed to do to take care of us. So some other wellness challenges that we may have: bad flora in our gut, or candida, that overgrowth. This happens, and some people are more susceptible to it than others. How do you know you have some bad flora in your gut? Well, you have some disruption in your digestion, right? You are feeling really sluggish. You are cramping. You have some very loose and wet stools. You know, these kind of things happen. And this is another reason to try to eliminate as much of those toxins and that bad flora from our gut as possible, so that we don't have to experience a lot of that disruption. And nutrition is huge. I know I mention that all the time, and it's just something that we should think about as a given, but we need that gentle reminder that our nutrition is really important to our overall health. So what are the benefits of a cleanse? Some things that you're going to notice, you know, as you're moving through these 30 days, you're going to see changes on your skin. I have responses on my facial skin that you can pretty much tell how my body is doing. I get flare-ups, and I really didn't start experiencing that till I was like pushing into my 40s, but something changed with my hormones, and now I'm really able to gauge my internal health by what's on my face. So a cleanse helps to not only push things out, but it also helps to, you know, get those impurities off of your skin. I'm going to talk a little bit more about how your skin is part of your elimination pathway too. Your mood, you have a better mood. You're not so angry and so reactive. Definitely more energy, and you're sleeping better, because you don't have all that inflammation and pain building up in your system. You have, you know, more clarity. Your digestion is definitely better. And you're able to move a little bit better, because why? Most of that inflammation is caused by toxins that you're pushing out of your body. So more focus and just really better immunity and metabolism overall. There's so many wonderful benefits to a cleanse, and they're not typical for every person. Everybody experiences something different. The skin, people can experience a rash because they're detoxing so much. You know, that's just the choice that their body decided to eliminate those toxins through their skin, so you can see it. Drinking water is crucial. If you're a water drinker, double it. I mean, you think you're going to be drinking enough water through this cleanse, really become super hyper aware of it. I noticed the very first time that I started doing this cleanse, the very first time I did it, if I wasn't drinking enough water, I didn't feel my 100%, but I felt my body working in the way that it should. So elimination pathways that I just mentioned here, we have, put that up at the top. we have our primary elimination pathways. And this is what our cleanse supplements and oils are supporting. They're supporting the natural elimination pathways of our body. Definitely our liver. Our liver takes on a lot. And we put it through so much, you know, whenever, especially during the holidays where we are indulging and taking in all the rich food, all the decadence, the cocktails, you know, we put a lot on our liver. And it's really important to just support it every now and then just to help it feel better and to work more efficiently. Our GI tract is another pathway of elimination. You know, what goes in has to come out. And if it's not coming out, it's getting stuck somewhere in our body. A lot of the times it's just hanging out somewhere in our intestines, and that's what's really causing us to be not just blocked up, but those toxins build up and start really weighing us down. They start disrupting those natural elimination pathways. And our urinary tract, again, it's another way to get things out. Some secondary things to consider, I mentioned the skin. Think about when you're exercising or when you eat a hot food. You immediately, I mean, some people immediately start sweating when they eat spicy food, right? That's the way that they're releasing that, you know, they're metabolizing that spicy food, and it's coming out through your skin. Or if you know someone that eats garlic and you can smell it coming off of their skin, that's because their skin plays a bigger role in their elimination pathways than other people's might. Our respiratory system too. You know, we're exposed to things in our environment, the elements, and our respiratory system can take a big hit too. So it's important to keep that in mind as we're working through this cleanse, that you might see some changes or become super hyper aware of these areas in your body. And it's only because they're being activated. They're being wiped out, you know, of the toxins, and they're being rebuilt with all the good things that they need to work more efficiently. So our natural cleanse, you'll see our Cleanse and Restore products there on the screen. This tackles our nutritional cleanse, our organ cleanse, we're cleaning out our gut, and we're even doing a cellular cleanse. And so these products were designed to hit those 4 target areas, and that's what we're going to talk about. So I'm going to just share the screen with you, and then I'm going to show you what's in the box and just talk to you with that, because I just think it's more important to, for me, I like to feel. So our lifelong vitality is our foundation. It's our foundation for everything. These 3 products, they were designed to work together. They have antioxidants, they support your immune system, they give you, you know, great cellular energy. It's providing your body of those nutrients that you think you're getting in, but you're not. And they work beautifully together. And I love that they're bioavailable. I've never been a really big supplement fan until I came across these. Every supplement that I would take would make me queasy, would make my stomach hurt, or, you know, cause some serious issues within my gut. And I hated them. They made me feel bad, and they just were not effective for me. So when I first came across these, I was just really surprised that this is what it's supposed to be like, you know, this is how we're supposed to be supported with our supplements. So I was incredibly surprised, and I'm just grateful that we came across it. This has played a huge role in our overall health in my home. And I hear stories all the time from people that have tried this and just the improvements that they feel overall. So it's definitely our starting place. I am going to stop sharing so that I can, let me go here, so that I can share with you these. Give me just a minute. So that I can share with you these. Can you guys see me on a full screen? I really do hope so. All right. So I guess I could always just check on Facebook. I don't even know. Maybe you can tell me, Rebecca. Can you see me okay? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Oh, good,
yes.
good. I'm sorry, I'm driving and I
No
have
worries.
you on my Bluetooth, and I thought I had you muted, so but I'm glad
No
you can hear
worries.
me. I
Yes,
see you I see you full screen on there. So
that's fantastic. I was looking for that view. All right, so let me show you what came in my box. Woo! Like I said, I wasn't expecting this today, but I'm so happy that it arrived because I do have supplements, some empty bottles. I have a lot of things like that that I can share, but I just think it's really important that you see how your package is going to come. It's changed. They used to have this really nice compartmentalized box that all of your supplements would fit into. But this is perfect because I can show you what's in here. So first of all, you have your lifelong vitality. Now, the one that comes in the Cleanse and Restore kit is not the vegan one. This one is the actual one that comes with, well, our food complex is pretty much vegan. There is some lanolin in there that's used as a binder, but it's not typically something that I would run away from, but this is definitely not vegan. This is our Exo Omega that comes in here. The fish oils are in there. And then the other thing that comes in here is our Alpha CRX. So this is where actually I am going to start. And I think this is one of their best products ever in that, oh my goodness. This right here, it's called Cellular Vitality Complex because it is one of the most potent super antioxidants, cellular longevity blends that you could ever come across. There's an herbal blend in here that really provides that antioxidant effect that we're looking for. It's got those phytochemicals in here. This also has coenzyme Q10. That's great for cardiovascular health. It has ginkgo biloba in here that is great for brain health. And then it has some extracts in there that really help with the cardiovascular, the cellular level. There's a protease enzyme in here, so that's also going to help with healthy cellular function. There is so much in here, you guys, and it's very well thought out. This has been one of those products that has been researched and clinical trials on it because it just works so well. What I love about this is that these are really safe and gentle on the system. So someone who is pregnant definitely can use this. This is such a great prenatal supplement. But even though someone that has some health issues can use this to fill in what they're missing. So the Alpha CRX is just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Our kids' chewables they have this blend in there. So even though that this is a chewable and it tastes really good, it's still a very powerful antioxidant. So then we have our Microplex VNC. This one has 22 essential vitamins. So it's not just, your vitamin A, that kind of stuff. It is a full spectrum of vitamins in here. And it's in a form that your body can easily digest, and you're going to get what you need. If you've used supplements before in the past and you've noticed a change in your urine color, in the smell of your urine, those are fillers that they've used to keep those supplements in that shape and form on the shelf for an extended period of time. These aren't designed that way. These actually have, let's see if I have anything open. These actually are, it looks like it's a powder form in there. It looks they're not too big to swallow, but they're just designed to not hang around in your stomach. They're going to get absorbed, they're going to get used, and they're going to go exactly where they need to be. So see, this is the vegan one. But yeah, so this has whole foods in there as well. It has things like kale, dandelion, there's spinach and broccoli in here, cabbage. So it's not like it's a processed chemical. This is actually whole foods in here where you're getting your vitamins. So it's a wonderful product, and great for the digestion. And then you have your Exo Omega. So this is the one with the fish oils. And this one is one of the top quality omega oils out there. Everything that doTERRA sources, they do it intentionally, and they also do it compassionately. So it's not like they're going in and taking things that, there's some things that are on endangered lists that you're going to find in supplements in different places, right? We don't do that. We really source very ethically and very intentionally. So this also has essential oils in here, not just the omegas, and you need your omegas for brain health, for cognitive function. But the essential oils that are in here also help with providing that antioxidant support that our bodies need. Things, frankincense is in here, thyme, cumin, wild orange, I think even ginger is in here, chamomile, all of these things that are really wonderful in supporting the nervous system. The beauty about our supplements, the majority of them have what is called this essential oil blend so that it's easier on your digestion. Peppermint, caraway, and ginger. Just a little bit is added to the formulation so that it's easy on the digestive system. So that's what comes in your lifelong vitality. Now that's going to be your nutritional cleanse, because you're really building that foundation. We're supporting the body in the areas that it needs the most so that it can undergo this cleansing and restoring process. And then we move into our organ cleanse, which has our, oops, wrong one. It has our Zendocrine oil and our Zendocrine detoxification complex. So I'm going to start with this. This also comes in an essential oil form. Thought I had that close by. Oh, I do. So this is a soft gel that just has this oil in there. I think it's probably about anywhere from 2 to 4 drops. I don't remember what that was. But this is just a soft gel with this oil in here, which makes it super convenient and easy to take. So our Zendocrine detoxification blend, this supports our body's own natural ability to rid itself of all those unwanted substances in our body. It really helps to activate our elimination pathways. It has things in there like rosemary, cilantro, that is a great detoxifier, juniper berry, tangerine is in here, as well as geranium, and those also have purifying effects for the system. And it's just really great. This is a really great supplement. And it's not just one that you have to take, that you can only take during this time of cleanse. If there is something going on with your body and you need that extra support, it is okay to take this whenever you feel like you need this support. That's why I have the oil, because sometimes every now and then I'll add a drop or two to mine and my husband's veggie capsules. And that usually happens like if we've had a weekend of indulgence, we've gone out to dinner, we've done some, had cake or whatever. Not that it's always eat cake, just so that everybody knows, always eat cake. But sometimes we just need that little extra support, and this is great to add to our veggie capsules. But your kit comes with this, which makes it super easy for you to take. And then we have our Zendocrine detoxification complex. Now this has the oil here. It has that oil blend in here, but it also has whole food extracts in here. And this is what's really formulated to support that cleansing and filtering function of our kidneys, of our liver, our colon, all those elimination pathways, including the lungs and the skin. Those whole food extracts that are in here are really helping those pathways. So it's not like you're adding something to your system to get those things moving. It's just supporting your system in what it's doing already. And this also has an enzyme support system in here that helps those whole food extracts to be easier, more easily absorbed. This is a great product. I know a lot of people that use this on daily because they have some digestive issues. People without a gallbladder have had a lot of success with this product and helping them, aiding them with their digestion. So it's a wonderful product. We're going to use it here specifically in this cleanse in the next 30 days so that we're focusing on cleansing our organs. The other things that are in your kit, see, this is a really big, nice, beautiful kit. It's going to set you up for success for sure. So we have Terrazyme. Love Terrazyme. This is something that we use daily here anyway. It's a digestive enzyme complex. So these are natural enzymes that we would find in food. And it just helps to assist and speed up our chemical reactions. What happens when we really don't, we get to a point where we're not producing enough digestive enzymes to break down our food. Either we're not eating the right foods and we've shut down some of those channels, or, you know, there's just something else going on with our bodies. So we're engaging, we've hyped up that response system in our digestive process to bring out extra enzymes. And when that happens, that energy, our resources are being isolated and focused on that one area. So other things that need that energy, that need those resources, are not being given the attention that they need. So this kind of helps to stop that chaos that's going on in our bodies whenever we're digesting our food. So it really helps to break things down. It definitely is something that we take whenever especially when I'm traveling, I'm trying all new different kinds of foods. This right here is amazing for it. And it's great as, you know, taking a couple before you go to bed to really help your body take care of that digestive process and that elimination overnight. You also have PB Assist. This is an awesome proprietary blend. It has a prebiotic fiber and then 6 strains of probiotic microorganisms in there. So our prebiotic fiber just kind of gets things ready to proliferate the good bacteria in our gut. And our probiotic goes in and does what a probiotic should. It helps to eliminate, you know, the excess buildup in our gut. But they really do support the healthy, friendly bacteria that we want in our guts. It's double encapsulated. And what that means is that, let me open it really quickly. Like I said, this just came in and I'm so excited. And my goodness, I'm already running out of time. All right. So double encapsulated, you have your prebiotic fiber in there and your 6 strains of bacteria. So it's protected. It doesn't break down in the stomach. It actually makes it all the way through to your gut where it needs it the most. The last 2 things that actually come in your kit are to support cellular cleanse and support. We have our Ddr Prime, and this is an essential oil blend. It has frankincense, wild orange, linseed thyme, cloves, summer savory. You can't find summer savory by itself. Niuli you can't get by itself, but it's in here along with lemongrass. And what this does, it protects our cells against the oxidative process. So as we're cleansing and activating our system, we're going to follow up by supporting our cells to get back to that healthy place. And, you know, to determine if this cell stays or if this cell goes. This works at the DNA level in our cells. So it's a fantastic, fantastic support. I will also post in our group more information about these. And then we have lemon that comes with this kit. And lemon is delicious, but it's also a great purifier and detoxifier as well. It really helps support that natural detox. And we're going to have lemon in our water every single day, or some kind of citrus in your water every single day to support that. Your kit comes with lemon, so it's a great thing to have. So some other considerations are, let me see if I can't share my screen for this one, because definitely want to show you what these are. Let me expand. So some considerations. We have a nutrition line. Some of you are familiar with that already. And we have doTERRA green. So this is wonderful. Don't think that a cleanse is just drinking smoothies all day. That's not it at all. But if you are a smoothie drinker, these greens and this fiber are delicious in your smoothies. Our greens support your immune function, digestion. You can get 1 or 2 servings of fruits and vegetables with a scoop, and it has superfoods in there too. There's also lemon and ginger essential oil that are going to help with that purifying effect, and it tastes delicious. The greens taste so good. I can just put a scoop in water and drink it. It tastes so good. Our fiber has 6 grams of soluble and insoluble fiber. And it works wonderfully to help keep our system working in the way that it's supposed to. Our fiber is sourced from whole foods, so there isn't anything in there that our bodies don't recognize. And these macronutrients support all functions within our body. And then we have our Slim and Sassy metabolic blend. So this one is one of my favorite oils, my favorite oils. Slim and Sassy has helped with sugar cravings. It helps to balance your blood sugar so that you're not wanting to eat the whole cake. It has grapefruit and lemon oil in there to provide that purifying and cleansing effect that we're looking for. There's even some peppermint in there, so it aids in your digestion. But it's really that cinnamon and ginger that's in there that helps to stave off those sugar cravings and just kind of helps keep you from, you're going to find that when you're moving through this detox, you're going to want energy because you just have it, right? This is not a stimulant, but it gives you that kind of energy because it's working with your own body to create that cellular energy. It's calorie free, it's not a diuretic, and it's not a stimulant. That's what I love about this thing so much, is that Slim and Sassy is awesome. Just awesome. All right, so I'm sorry I'm running over time a little bit, but I should have left it on the screen share because our cleanse, there are 3 phases to this. All right, let me go back over here and share my screen. Sorry, I should have just left it there. So there's 3 phases to this. We start with the first 10 days as our activate. So everything that we start using from day 1 is going to help activate those elimination pathways. It's going to wake them up and say, hey, something's happening here. Let's get ready to do some work. So you're activating it. You're providing the nutrition that it needs so that it can work efficiently. The next 10 days is your reset phase. And this is where you start putting in the Zendocrine and you start eliminating some of those toxins, that unhealthy bacteria in your gut. You're putting in that GXSS that has, I didn't even cover that has the caprylic acid in here. This right here works in, it just makes it really unfriendly in your gut for that bacteria that shouldn't be there, for those toxins that shouldn't be there, so that you start eliminating those things out of your system. It just makes it really unfriendly, but it's so wonderful to really get rid of the ugly stuff. And then your last phase is your renew phase. And this, we're going in and we're restoring our healthy bacteria. We're adding that PB assist that I showed you. We're adding our Ddr Prime. We're getting the body, restoring it to a high functioning, efficient body. And this is a chart that is very useful when you're doing this 30-day cleanse and restore program. It shows you what you're going to use every single day. It shows you what you're going to use in your reset phase, and then what you're going to use in your renew. You see that you have your lemon, your Zendocrine complex, your Terrazyme, and your lifelong vitality that you use every single day, because those are foundational. You need to be able to digest your food. You need to be able to provide the nutrients to your body, and you need to have some gentle cleansing every single day. And it's just keeping things activated in that form, but to an extent that, okay, now I'm finding that easy way of working efficiently. And then tips for an effective cleanse. Track your activity. This checklist is one way to do it. You can get a journal, get a support. Accountability is huge. It is a huge factor in being successful in just about anything that you do. Introduce some more greens and some more whole foods into your diet. Limit the amount of processed food that you're eating. We're not going to go to extremes here of we're cutting out sugar and flour for 30 days. I don't work that way. It doesn't motivate me because I like cake. And but find your goal. What do you want to achieve after this cleanse? Do you just want to eliminate your toxins because that's going to happen here? Or do you really want to set a healthy foundation for the way that you eat and take care of your body? Food is fuel. And if you're fueling your body from a box, you're not serving your body well. Whole foods, just start adding more of that. That's why people like smoothies, because they're able to put those whole foods into their system in a fun and delicious way. Plan and prep your supplements. That's what I was hoping that would arrive today, so I can show you how you can plan and prep your supplements. But I'll get to that later. Lots of water. You need to drink a lot of water every single day that you're doing this cleanse. You want to make sure you're supporting your body with the proper hydration, because remember, it's moving things out, and you want to make sure that you don't. I remember the first time that I did this, I wasn't drinking enough water, and I felt a little discomfort, like on my lower back, and that's what it was. I wasn't drinking enough water. The day that I started increasing the amount that I was drinking, that just went away. So there are some things to consider. Again, you're going to be taking a lot of supplements, so it has to be something that you're comfortable doing, but just know that these are natural whole foods in there, natural enzymes. There aren't any chemicals in there that, the whole point is to rid our body of those toxic chemicals, right? So we're not adding anything like that to it. Along with this cleansing comes an emotional cleansing as well. And that's something to keep in mind. It just opens up your pathways, right? So that emotional pathway can get open too. So just be aware of that, and you're going to be eliminating a lot of waste. You're drinking more water for one, so you're going to start flushing things out. And then, like I said, you might feel a little bit of discomfort. And if that's the case, just stop and gauge yourself. That's why a journal is really great to use along this way, so that you can keep track of how you're feeling. And if there's something that you need to adjust, you can do that. That's the beauty of this thing. There isn't, you have to do it this way. You do it in a way that works for you. But this is the way that it has the most effects. And then for another personal thing that happened to me, I had Zendocrine dreams. They were very lucid and vivid. And I noticed that it started like 2 days after I started taking Zendocrine. And it only happened for a couple of days, but in my thoughts and in my journal, I attributed it to that, because that's the only thing that I noticed that I had changed. I'm really great at following, listening to my body and what's going on. But yeah, I had some Zendocrine dreams. It was really interesting. There was some crazy stuff going on while I was sleeping. All right, so how do you get your kit? The kit itself for wholesale members is $275, and you get everything that I showed you, everything that's there. And I'll provide you this little supplement case that you see here at the end. That's a really great way for those of you that work outside of home or you travel a lot, so that you can be consistent. If you have your tools with you, you're going to use them. If you want to receive your 4 free oils, you can still do that. You'll have to add something to your order to bring it up to 200 PV. So that could be something like the greens, the fiber, that Slim and Sassy. I think a bottle of Slim and Sassy would get you there. What I added to this order, I added these chewables. We absolutely love them. This has been an amazing support for us, for our immune system. And I'm not quite sure what other thing I added to there. I'll get the oils out that I got for free, and I'll show you those. Because I got 5 oils for free because I placed my order before the 5th. Oh, Cassia. I got a bottle of Cassia. I added these 2 to my order, and I got my free oils. And because I did it before the 15th, I got my free lemon eucalyptus. I really love this on my muscles, you guys. It's such a warming, it's such a great part of my warm up whenever I exercise. I really love this, and it smells wonderful in a diffuser. It has been really surprising. Another great use for this is for mosquitoes, for bugs. This really helps to repel them. So the other oils that I got for free were the 4 citrus oils that we had, which is the Zendocrine. Oh no, that's my Zendocrine. Sorry. Here it is. Nope, this one. I got lemon, because there was one that came with the kit. And then I got, where's my grapefruit? They were supposed to have sent me a grapefruit. Did I leave that over here? Oh, yes, I did. All right. So I got clementine. You can't buy this one. This is exclusive. Love this. Very supportive to immune health. I love it, love it, love it for that reason. Got grapefruit, which is going to be really helpful for this cleanse that we're doing. This is a great detoxifier. You heard it come up a couple of times in our supplements. We got wild orange, another great detoxifier, but this is just good all around. There's so many uses for our wild orange. Lift your energy, tastes great in your water, in your smoothies, tastes great on your chocolates. Yep. And then tangerine was the other one that came. So that's another great benefit of buying through LRP, is that you're able to access those freebies. And because it's 200 PV, you'll get those 4 oils that you see in the picture there. But I'm also going to throw in that jade roller and the gua sha stone and the dry brushing. Dry brushing is awesome for detoxifying your skin. It is such an invigorating experience. If you've never done it before, definitely consider adding it to your personal care routine. This really has done, it helps so much with that cellulite back here in the back of the thighs, but it's also very invigorating, and it's, you know, it helps to detox the skin as well. Let me see. So next week, we start with our 5-day daily drop challenge, just a way for those of you who are new to oils to get really comfortable using oils on a daily basis. Nothing crazy, nothing extreme. We're just really going to look at ways that we can, you know, what are some ways that we can use oils throughout the day? And then, of course, stay connected. Here are the different ways that you can find us in our Facebook group, on Instagram, our website, and then our recent new YouTube channel. And then, of course, our weekly newsletter. So we welcome all of your feedback. I welcome your questions. Sorry I ran over today. I just get so excited talking about these supplements because they have made such a huge impact on my family's life. And I really do love them. They are just, gosh, I can't even imagine not using them on a daily basis. We can definitely feel that. And yeah, that's it. So definitely send out some information. I mean, you know, let me know if you guys have any questions, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.